guys, and welcome to another character tutorial video on Yoshi, everyone's favorite dinosaur. And I'm going to be going with the Super Saiyan Golden Yoshi from N64. I'm glad to see he got a lot of new colors introduced to his color palette. But I always stick to the yellow one for the most part. No one really uses the yellow one from what I noticed. Everyone goes either dark blue or green or pink or some other color. But in any case, in my opinion, Yoshi is top 10 in the game. I wouldn't go as far as to say top 5, but he's definitely very good. Okay, so Yoshi, during his second jump, he has, I believe it's super armor, meaning if someone hits you during your second jump, you'll just armor the hit. You'll take the damage, but you will not You won't go anywhere, basically. You'll take the damage for it, and you'll keep moving wherever it is you want to move. But yeah, Yoshi's a cool guy. He has some interesting setups. Jabs into grab. Double jab into grab, basically. That's usually guaranteed for anywhere from low to mid percents. Let's see if I can get it. Oops. Yeah, so you can do a lot from his jab, and then I usually go for a down throw, which leads into up air, if I can space it properly. Oops. Duck Hunt Dog's DI is pretty tricky, there we go. Which leads to a couple other things. What I also like about Yoshi is that he can toss an egg while he's falling to kind of cover himself. Which is huge. You know why? Because I'm going to show you guys what, in my opinion, Yoshi's best move is. Egg. I think that's his best move. First of all, it deals 7%, which isn't much. And let me show you guys something else. Forward smash deals 14, right? So, yeah, it deals 14 raw. But if I put him in an egg and hit him with forward smash, it doesn't deal 14. It deals, I believe, half the damage. So any attack you hit them with while they're an egg will actually deal half the damage. Which is just something to take note of, because I guess it would be pretty broken if it did deal that much damage. Another thing is, he has a grab release, I believe. You can just chew them up, and as soon as they break out, jab, actually, because you can't re-grab them, so you chew them up, jab into dash attack, and then you can follow up with an egg after that. The eggs, you can angle a multitude of ways. Straight up, you do this by pressing up B, and then immediately holding back. Oops, but sometimes you'll get egg roll, which I never intend to do. I think egg roll's one of the worst moves in the game, honestly. But it's cool because you can angle eggs in many different arcs. You can even do a short egg, which you just do this by tapping up and tapping B. Very lightly. So that gets you a short egg. And you can, use the egg to cover you. Because while the egg's coming down from the air, no one can hit you unless they want to get hit by the egg first. So what that leads into is you toss the egg, and then if they block it, you're right behind it, and you can come up with the neutral B. Because remember, if someone's blocking, you can still grab them with neutral B. So that's why I think this is one of his greatest tools. Also, you can B-stick it, meaning I can, mix up my approach and just come from behind you and use the neutral B. So Yoshi is just so versatile because he has so many movement options. And in order to B-stick or B-reverse or B-pivot, whatever you want to call it, the neutral B, you just, oops, didn't mean to egg roll. You use B and then you press the opposite direction. So it's B right, B right, oop, B right, B left, B right, B left. And yeah, so you can mix up his options. His neutral air is also very good. While you're in your shield, you can actually just come out with a neutral air as a get off me option. If someone's pressuring you and you don't know what to do and you're blocking, just press jump A at the same time. Jump and A. And your foot will come out and hit them. Can you do jump down B? No? Well, but yeah, eggs are good because they're a good projectile. Rosalina, unfortunately, can use gravity on them and they can be reflected, but they deal good damage, and you can also do them from the ledge. You do this by pressing back and then up B. So kind of like one motion. You just press back and then up B and forward, I guess, to kind of get use that coverage, or you can just fall back and do it that way, however you want to do it. But notice that you can only do this 3 times from the ledge, or else Yoshi will start falling. And the eggs don't actually... Alright, so let me show you guys. The first time you do an egg, after you jump, it'll bring you up kind of high. Now the second time you do it, it won't bring you up as high. And then after that, as you keep doing them, you'll just start falling. They don't even help you up anymore. So, I believe it's 3 eggs. And then after the third one, you don't even get stalled anymore. So that's something to take note of as well. But egg roll, I don't know. I really think this move is useless, in my opinion, because people can just block it. They can also just hit you out of it with a smash attack. I mean, sometimes it can be hard to punish, especially online, but I really think that the move has no place in competitive play. I think it's useless. It doesn't deal that much damage either, and it doesn't kill. So either way you look at it, it's not worth it. In any case, down B is a move I do think is really good. Oops. Because not only does it kill, it also has an initial hit that knocks the opponent into it. So if you're shielding, you can let go of shield and do down B for the kill. Or if you think your opponent's going to jump into you, see that space it covers, you kind of use it as an anti-air, and it's pretty good. Aside from the up smash or up tilt as an anti-air, or eggs. Yoshi has a lot of great anti-air tech. His forward air spikes as well, which is another great tool. Oops. Let's see if I can demonstrate that forward air spike. You have to hit it with his nose. Like the hitbox on it is very specific to get it to spike. But definitely neutral air is a long-lasting hitbox that you want to use often. Neutral air and neutral B are probably my most used moves with Yoshi. There we go. And then you want to use your eggs to get back on. You can even come on with neutral B. Come onto the stage by pressing down, jump, and neutral B. Oops. But you don't want to get egg roll. So you really need to practice these techniques to make sure you don't get egg roll, because then you will die. The back air now has 3 hits on it. 1, 2, 3. And they kind of lock the opponent in place to get hit by it. Let's see if I can demonstrate that as well. Yeah. And it's strong. I believe the back air can kill too, after a while. But definitely your main kill moves are going to be forward smash, back end of the down smash, up air, and down B. Which I think is his most powerful kill move. Might be one of his smashes, I'm not too sure. His down tilt is also surprisingly quick. I don't think it trips in this game, but it's just a nice spacing option that he has. You know, you can just kind of do it. Neutral air goes into... Neutral air, first of all, goes into itself, and it also goes into jabs. See, you can pretty much combo a lot, even with just neutral airs, as Yoshi. And you want to mess around with the weak hit and the strong hits of this move. But definitely up air. So one frame trap I like to do is, and what I mean by a frame trap is, in the air, if your opponent's above you and they're looking to come down, what you can do is you can throw an egg up and force them to air dodge. And why is that good? Because once they air dodge, you can get the up air, which the up air kills. So let's see if I can demonstrate this on Duck Hunt Dog, maybe. I don't think he's going to air dodge though, but I can at least show the principle of it. Alright, so egg, they air dodge, and then you get a free up air. I can probably show it better on 4 glory mode. But yeah, definitely Yoshi has a lot of mix-ups. Even just like, you don't always have to be attacking with him, I feel. Sometimes you just want to cross people up with the neutral B, get your damage in, and get out. His down smash is fairly safe. It has a quick recovery, and the back end, I believe, has more kill power than the front end. As far as his throws go, I believe down throw is my favorite one because it leads into up air, which can lead into other things. Oops. But yeah, jab jab leads into grab usually. Neutral air leads into jab jab if they don't tech, which leads into grab, and you can definitely mess around with these combos. And you can also retreat his neutral air. You can move it back even across almost the whole stage. So it's a very good tool to have. Short hop down air is also strong. And you just want to play around with his movements because he's a fun character to use. Ooh, just missed that. And it seems like if they don't expect it, down throw into down B can also work. Sounds like a good option. Back throw deals 7%, forward throw deals 7%. I believe down throw is 4, and up throw is 5. So definitely the main throws you probably want to use are down throw and up throw because they seem to set up into things. You know, up throw kind of puts your opponent right there. Even though they can move, it still puts them above you. Now, when you're close to the edge, that's probably when you want to use back throw so you can set up for some forward air spikes. But you don't usually just want to go for the forward air. I feel like a lot of Yoshis just kind of run off or actually they don't run off. They jump off and then go for it. You see how long that takes? People can see it coming, so they're going to air dodge. But a good way to do it is just to run off and do it, or to jump and wait for the air dodge, and then you do it. Because Yoshi, whoa, where'd the egg go? I guess it popped into the stage? Okay, that was weird, but in any case, yeah, you want to trap people into the forwarder, either by using eggs or just using their presence to trap them. You know, you jump at them, they're going to air dodge, and then you hit them. Not, you know, just go for it, because then they're going to air dodge it and get back to the stage, and now you're off the stage, which is where you never want to be, basically, in this game. Absolutely not. And you can turn yourself around using the eggs as well. What else can I say? I guess if people don't mash out quick enough, kind of going around them and turning them into an egg so they fall off the stages can also be a good option. Or when they break out, you can up air them. But yeah, you don't have to be so offensive with Yoshi. He can be played many different ways. Yeah, back end of down smash can kill. But definitely forward smash and up smash are going to kill earlier than anything. Forward smash especially. Forward smash and down B. So I don't think Yoshi necessarily has trouble killing. And Yoshi, as I said, he's a very good character. He doesn't have trouble with much in this game. And you just want to mess around with his combos. Especially using the egg to come in with, which is, I just tap it. I jump, and oops. Oh man, sorry. So I jump, and I just tap. I'm holding up. So that's why that's not the only reason I take off tap jump, but I think for Yoshi players it could be beneficial to take tap jump off, so that you can jump in the air, hold up, and toss your egg while holding forward. And that'll allow you to follow right behind the egg and be safe. You know, you can just cover so much options with this because the egg's in front of you. So what are they going to do? They have to shield it unless they have a reflector. If they have a reflector or they're then you're in trouble because the egg's just going to hit you right back in the face. But otherwise, you are good. You are good to go. What else can I say about Yoshi? So his forward tilt, I guess, is pretty good. I don't use it very often. I think his up tilt is pretty good for juggling and comboing into up air. So you can do things like up tilt into up air, into jumping up air, into egg. And if they air dodge it, you know, you can get the egg. And I'm not sure if I explained, but you hold up B and then you hold back to do the vertical egg, which can be pretty useful for hitting aerial opponents that are right above you. See, those vertical eggs? They're really good, and not many Yoshis use them. Definitely want to get your projectile game up with him. Forward air also kills, and back air can kill too, but they're not the earliest kill moves. But it is going to be big damage if you hit with them. So yeah, short hop up air into jumping up air, into egg, into whatever, you know, you read their DI and then you hit them. I just want to show the weak spot of the neutral air. The weak hit of neutral air is what allows you to combo into it. If you hit them with the strong hit, it's very hard to reach them. And the strong hit, by what I mean by the strong hit, is as soon as it comes out, that's the strong hit. But if it's already out and then you hit them with it, it's the weak hit. You know, it's just like a little tap. And off of that one is what, well, given the percentage, of course, is how you want to combo into other things. Oops. See? So weak hit of neutral air combos into jabs, and jabs can combo into neutral air as well. But this tool is so good. It just really is. Because not only is it an out of shield option, it's also a combo breaker. So if a character like Mario is just spamming up tilt on you, or juggling you, Fox is up tilting you, you can literally just mash A as fast as you can, and this foot will come out and break the combo for you. So it's another pretty good tool. Aside from that, down B can be used to grab the ledge. So I guess if your opponent is grabbing the ledge, or if you know they're going to use up their invincibility, you can afford to do that. Just don't miss, because then that's bad news. Also, the stars on the down B hit opponents. I'm not saying it's safe, but it's relatively safe. You know, you have those stars there to protect you, but it's still not the best choice to just run around and do down B from up high, you know? You want to stick to short hop neutral air, jabs, a lot of jabs, grabbing, eggs when you're far away, or eggs to approach, like just eggs from far, or eggs in the air to approach and to come in with. Then grab, and then once your opponent's above you, that's when you can have fun. Short hop down air is also pretty good, just to kind of like, even full hop down air, which you can finish with a neutral air afterwards. See? So I can still do full hop down air, and then neutral air at the last moment, which is pretty cool too. So, like I said, Yoshi's he can be tricky, he can be offensive, he can be defensive, he can gimp people. I think he's, as I said before, he's also not light at all. I think he's in the middle for weight, but he's towards the higher end of the spectrum, so he's not going to die very early either. So, you have a solid character if you're maining Yoshi, and he also has a crawl, but I don't think it's very good. But it's just another thing to take note of. So, hopefully you found this, Yoshi, hopefully you found this informative as well as entertaining. If you enjoyed it and you found it somewhat helpful, please give it a thumbs up and maybe show some of your friends who main Yoshi. Maybe they would enjoy it. And I appreciate all the support my channel has been getting. Seriously, thank you guys so much. And yeah, I've really been putting a lot of work into these videos, and I really hope that they're helping improve your gameplay. And I love hearing when, you know, people come back to me and they're like, wow, you know, like, now I can beat my friends, or I went to my first tournament, or, you know, just whatever it is. Even if you see slight improvements in your gameplay from watching my videos, let me know, because I really love hearing about it, and I love knowing the fact that I'm helping people and making people happy, and my advice is actually working. So that's all. That's all I wanted to say, and I hope everyone has a good day or night, depending on what country you're in. So, as always, thank you so much. Catch you next time.